What if I told you you could eat pizza, burgers, chocolate, and still lose fat? Sounds fake, right? But it's actually possible, because fat loss doesn't depend on what diet you follow. It depends on one single rule. And that rule is called a calorie deficit. But why does it work? And where does the fat actually go when you lose weight? The answer is way more interesting than most people think. Before we continue, quick question. If you lose 10 kilograms of fat, where does it go? Does it turn into energy? Does it leave as sweat? Or does it disappear somehow? Most people get this wrong. And the real answer is surprising. Let's start with the basics. A calorie is simply a unit of energy. Your body burns energy for everything: breathing, thinking, walking, digesting food, pumping blood. Even when you're doing absolutely nothing, your body is still burning calories. Think of your body like a phone battery. Food charges the battery. Your daily activities drain the battery. Now imagine something. If you charge your phone more than you use it, the battery stays full. But if you use more power than you charge, the battery drains. Your body works the same way. But here's where things get interesting. Your body has a backup battery. And that battery is called body fat. Fat is not a mistake. It's actually a survival mechanism. Thousands of years ago, humans didn't have refrigerators or food delivery apps. Food was unpredictable. Sometimes there was a lot of food. Sometimes there was none. So the human body evolved a brilliant system. When food is available, store extra energy as fat. When food is scarce, burn that stored fat. Fat is basically your body's energy savings account. And it's extremely powerful. 1 kilogram of body fat stores roughly 7,700 calories of energy. That's enough energy to keep you alive for days. But here's the real question. If fat is stored energy, how does the body actually use it? A calorie deficit happens when you consume fewer calories than your body needs. Imagine your body needs 2,500 calories per day, but you only eat 2,000 calories. Now your body has a 500 calorie energy gap. It has two choices. Option 1. Slow down energy usage. Option 2. Use stored energy. And that stored energy comes from body fat. Inside fat cells are molecules called triglycerides. When your body needs energy, it breaks these molecules into fatty acids, glycerol. This process is called lipolysis. Your body then transports these molecules into cells to be burned as fuel. And this is how fat loss begins. But here's something most people don't know. When fat is burned, it doesn't just disappear. Most of it actually leaves your body as carbon dioxide when you breathe. Yes, you literally breathe out fat. The rest leaves through water, like sweat and urine. Now this explains something interesting. Why do so many diets seem to work? Keto, intermittent fasting, low carb, low fat, high protein, they all look completely different. But they all create the same result: a calorie deficit. For example, intermittent fasting limits eating time. Low carb removes many high-calorie foods. High protein makes you feel full faster. Different strategies, same outcome, less calories consumed. So if calorie deficit is the only rule, why do some people struggle to lose fat? Fat loss sounds simple, but it's not always easy. Because the body fights back. When calories drop, hunger increases, energy drops, metabolism can slow slightly. Your body is trying to protect you from starvation, which is why extreme diets usually fail. The best approach is a small sustainable deficit, something you can maintain for months, not days. So here's the truth. Fat loss is not about magic diets, not about detox drinks, not about cutting carbs forever. It all comes down to one principle: energy balance. If you consistently burn more energy than you consume, your body will use stored energy. And that stored energy is body fat. If you want, I can also make videos explaining why metabolism slows during dieting, how to calculate your calories, the fastest way to lose fat without losing muscle. So subscribe if you want more science-based fitness videos.